Relationships are one of the most important aspects of our everyday life journey. And your fake modern relationship is making you miserable and sick. And in today's discussion, I'm going to teach you why that fake modern relationship makes you sick and how you can tell if someone is your true soul connection. We live in a modern world where many people are disconnected from the heart. They're disconnected from their spiritual senses. And people made decisions to get into relationships. Relationships are one of the most important aspects of our life. Relationships can totally charge you up, make you the best version of yourself, or relationships can absolutely destroy you. And you need to know this prior to rushing into something. You know, in the modern world, especially with social media and, miserable people that are out in society, they might give to you subconscious programs that maybe you rushed into a relationship and you did not use the right mindset, or you didn't use your spiritual senses to determine if that person was right for you or not. And we live in a world where people are using the mind and not the heart for one of the most spiritual aspects of our everyday life journey, to literally have a relationship with another person, you know? And in the modern world, people use the demented mind and not the sacred heart to, make a decision. One of the most important decisions you will ever make: having a relationship with someone else. You can't use that demented mind. A lot of people out there, both men and women, they're using a mind and they're not connecting through their heart. We're actually naturally supposed to connect through resonance of the heart. Did you know this? But in this modern world of algorithms, subconscious programs of the mind telling us that, this person has to have this, this, and this, or, otherwise this is no good. People use the phrase, I got to think with my head and not follow your heart. If you don't follow your heart, you're going to be lost when it comes to finding your true soulmate, your true soul connection. People use the terms twin flame, kingdom spouse, or specific person. Okay, there is a design, there's a divine design by the Creator where we are actually supposed to connect to that right person. But in the modern world, so many people, and I see this for many years, and you might see this as well, people are in relationships with the wrong person. And, they could say, oh, my soulmate, my twin flame is over there. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here with this person that it's not a good connection. You know, when you think about wrong connections or short circuits, we've been discussing this a lot. Electromagnetism, electric, the masculine or the male is electric and the feminine is magnetic. And, if you just think about, just everyday life stuff, you don't want to short circuit things. So when you are with the wrong person, you have to understand these connections. When you're with the wrong person, your wellness is going to decline. You're going to feel off. You're constantly searching. You're not truthfully. On paper, you might be in the relationship. You might have a fake marriage. You have a fake paper. But your heart is somewhere else. In the thumbnail, I put that beautiful meme. I love that meme. People that are in the wrong relationship, they settled for someone. They used their rational mind, that demented mind, right? Poor deluded mind. You made a selection, and we could see that pencil and the sharpener. There's one stuck with the nut. One has the bolt. And when you look at that meme, that's showing us what's really going on. That pencil is supposed to, go with the sharpener, and the nut is supposed to go with the bolt. A lot of people, it's like taking a round peg and try to put it in a square hole. Okay, that round peg in the square hole is not going to work. And you might see this in your everyday life. You might say, oh, I should be with this person, but I'm with this knucklehead, right? That pencil is supposed to be with the sharpener, right? And that nut is supposed to be with the bolt. We're supposed to plug in to those that we're supposed to plug. I love the memes, right? We learn a lot from the memes, but they teach us, all right? So we need to have the right connections, not the wrong connections. And over the course of time, especially in the modern era, people are using the demented rational mind. And that demented mind has a lot of subconscious programs that are telling you, I need to have, I can't follow my heart. I have to have this, this, and this. You're going to start to realize that if you really understand energy, frequency, and vibration, it's all about the vibes, baby. It's not about, a physical look. It's not about what a person has down on paper. It's about a soul connection. It's about energy and how a person makes you feel. People have gotten into relationships because of money, because of circumstance, or because of subconscious programs. And that is why many relationships are either failing, they're fake, you're just going through the motions. We have to realize that we need to start getting in tune with our heart to connect to our twin flame or kingdom spouse or a specific person. Because there is going to be, and this is by a divine design, we're supposed to connect to someone of a resonance that makes us feel a certain way. And it's very rare. It's very rare to have this. So you might be a person, and if you're not motivated, if you're being drained by the individual, that's not your specific person. That's not your true soul connection. Whatever the terms are that you would like to use. But you have to realize that and you have to realize this for yourself. See, the truth cannot be told. It can only be realized. So there's going to be, circumstances in our life that, this opportunity picked up, right? This just popped up, and I'm just going to go with it because it's easy. There are things in this reality that are designed, if it's true love, if it's your true connection, and we're going to talk about that in today's lesson, there are these little matrix bumps in the road, if you will, to test if it's true love. Oh, it's true. On my journey, and I'm just being honest, you have to know this. You have to know thyself. Most people drain me. That's why I spend a lot of time alone. And it's very rare for me to be charged up by someone. It could be, and they could be great people. And you might resonate with this as well. Comment down below if this is vibrational resonance. This is electromagnetic energy. It's very rare for you to feel. It's about a feeling, okay, that you feel charged up. You might be drained by a lot of people, even if they are good people. You're just left absolutely exhausted, and that's been part of my journey. Sometimes we can know at face value, oh, that's a narcissist, that's something that's not for me, not a good situation for me. But even though sometimes it's really what our heart is telling us. And far too many people, they're just settling. They're not going into the sacred heart. You got to go into that sacred heart. You have to be charged up. If you're a man out there, you could use your Uncle Mike as, an inspiration. I stay single and I never settle for someone that is not going to charge me up. And it's going to be a one of one. But that's how you stay healthy and strong. That's why you don't sell yourself out, because it's just a lie just to have someone next to you. A lot of men out there, they look for the arm candy. But does that really feed your soul? A lot of women out there, they try to parasite sometimes off a man. Oh, he's got this. Oh, he's a doctor. He's a lawyer. He's a whatever. But I know what really goes on. Your heart is not full. Whether you're a man or a woman, you're getting this message, leave a comment down below. Maybe you went through this. All right? All I'm doing is teaching the truth. You have that relationship, and you could you know, you could be loyal, but you're in that relationship, but your soul, you're off, you're feeling off, and sometimes you're in very terrible circumstances. I was recently talking to a friend of mine, and she was you know, sharing about maybe not the greatest things that her husband has put her through, and you know, we had a conversation, and I hear this, both, you know, men and women, they get caught in these relationships, and they don't make the best, they're not following their heart. Once you get in, that's why you got to be careful. Once you get latched in, you're getting drained. And there are things that you need to look for. You might want to attract that special, specific person. And how do you tell? Okay, so what I'm here to do now, how do you tell if someone, and I'm also sharing this, right? I could sit out here today and you know, I'm a single man. But what you need to do, and my advice to you, is that you're searching for a feeling, not a subconscious program, not this person has this amount of money in the bank. It's not going to come from the rational mind. It's going to come from a feeling. If you are a man like me, I suggest that what you're looking for is a woman that inspires you to be better. If the woman makes you feel depressed, if the woman makes you feel miserable, that's not for you. If the woman, doesn't matter, you know, what you maybe had in your mind, it's just gonna maybe, you know, hit you. And if she inspires you, it's just her essence, makes you want to be better. There's a feeling that you get. Some people, you know, in you know, conscious community, spirituality, use this term muscle testing. Oh, baby, muscle testing. No, it's muscle testing, okay? Maybe you might converse with someone. Do you feel a charge for them? Do they make you feel like you want to run through the wall? Or do you feel like you're exhausted, you got to get out of there, right? So this is a form of muscle testing. Some of you know about muscle testing. So you could do this through feeling of the person. Does that person make you feel stronger as a man? Does it make you feel like you want to build a kingdom of heaven? You just want to build everything. You're ready to go. If you're a woman, does that man make you feel safe? And do you have that feeling that, you know, this is something that is, you know, making my heart go aflutter? In the modern world, you know, there's a lot of beta males out there, and women get, in social media, they get knocked into their ego. Okay, you'll get hit up on social media. I see this, these memes on Facebook, and I see this go on Facebook a lot. You know, they'll get hit up by a bunch of beta males, but men like me are not going to scroll and do that stuff. So this is where the differentiation has to come. This is where, you know, you don't want to settle for that beta male. You want that king. If you're a man, you don't want to just settle for the arm candy because she might drain the F out of you. You know what I'm saying, bro? You have to go for the feeling, okay? If this resonates with you at a deep level, why don't you smash the like button? If I'm keeping you focused and motivated, hit the subscribe button. This is a community of conscious creators that take ownership of their life, and they're striving to be better. We're going to be healthy. We're going to have healthy relationships. So powerful when you have a healthy relationship, because a relationship could destroy you or build you up. So again, you want to have that true soul connection, your twin flame, your kingdom spouse, your specific person. That person makes you better, not obligation. We are leaving a life of obligation and we're headed to a life of creation. It's something I've shared with the community this past year. You're not obligated to be in a relationship. That relationship, you're in the relationship because it makes you want to be. It makes you a creator being. You have that woman in your life because she makes you a creator being. You have that man in your life because he makes you the creator being. And men and women create differently. Electromagnetism. You have to go with a feeling. On my journey, I know there's a feeling that has to be there. And if that feeling is not there, it's not about a label, it's not about a subconscious program. It's about a feeling. This is how you start to tell. And it's not going to be easy, especially in this modern society where people are thinking with a demented, rational mind. God has set this up this way. And people that know about these deep, truthful soul connections, your twin flame, your kingdom spouse, that specific person, there is always going to be a matrix barrier. And there are three main of these barriers that will come into place. And the first one is an age gap. The second one is a different background religion, different culture, different religion. And the third one is a distance, very far distance. And the point of having one of these three barriers is to test to see if this is true love. Because you're going to have the people around, the subconscious is not rational. I could find someone closer. I could find someone closer to my age. I could find someone that is my own culture or religious background. These are the tests that God puts into place so that you know that this is a true love, that you know that you have to go from frequency. So many people, they'll go, oh, I work with this guy, whatever, whatever. Just get with this guy, Oh, this guy, he makes all this money. Let me get with this guy. And then you're left, you didn't make the right decision. Now you got stuck with the beta male. Now you got stuck with the worthless modern woman, fellas. What we need are conscious creators. What we need are divine feminine and divine masculine coming together with the right people. So if you're the pencil, you stick it in the sharpener, right? If you're the nut, you go in, the bolt goes into the nut, right? As you see in the meme. That is what we need to do. We have to find there is someone for you. And again, it is through your core values. I know what my core values are. So if I ever were to have a relationship with a woman, that woman will never make me lose myself, nor would I ever make her lose herself. There is a third entity when you have a true soul connection. The relationship is the third entity. You are soulful, you are full and complete by yourself, and so is she. You are full by yourself, and so is he. And then collectively, you create the relationship. That's something that you bring together. But you never lose yourself. Never lose yourself for a man. Never lose yourself for a woman. This is why your modern relationship, your fake relationship, is making you sick. It's making you miserable. Because you're out of balance. And when you're not living in truth, that's not the truth. That relation, that person that you have, even though they're in your home, so close. People are more concerned with, like, they have like harder barriers for like what kind of car they want to have in their relationship. You have to get to those core values. You have to know, follow this heart, follow your soul, and get out of that demented rational mind. Okay, and when you do that, you start taking back what is your soul's feelings, the clairs. You got to get your clairsentience, feel the energies. These are the things that you have to focus on. So on your journey, you have to follow that heart, and it's going to lead you to that twin flame, that kingdom spouse, that true soul connection, that specific person. Don't do it for the looks. Not to say that you're not attracted. Of course you're attracted to them, But you have to, that's the feeling that person gives you. That's that motivating, because ultimately you have to be a better person. I don't need a relationship if I'm going to lose myself or get stressed out. I'm here to I'm breaking the subconscious programs. A truthful relationship, they always have a little work, but it's not all, it's like the struggle. It's not a struggle. It's not a struggle. It's got to flow. It's got to make you stronger. That's how I'm simplifying it for you. If it's a true relationship, it makes you feel stronger. It makes you feel motivated. It makes you feel, I have to have the woman that makes you want to run through the door. That I could build the kingdom of heaven with my bare hands. That's what I need, and nothing else but that. I hope this message inspires you. Ladies, I hope you, find this helpful to find a true divine masculine. Fellas, I hope this helps you find that true divine feminine that inspires you to build, to become the greatest version of yourself. These are the ways. Comment down below, okay, what parts of this video resonated with you. Maybe you were stuck or are stuck in a miserable, fake, modern relationship. Maybe you have found, it's really, I hope that it's my hope for the world that every one of us is able to be with that correct person. Because one day when you're walking down the block with the nut and the bolt and the pencil sharpener, that's a terrible feeling. And I will never have that feeling. So never rush into a relationship. Be comfortable alone, like your Uncle Mike, and wait. And you will know. You will know. And once you know, once you see, you can't unsee these things. So once you know, once you have that feeling, you're going to feel it in your gut. You're going to feel it in your heart. Follow your heart. Follow your soul. I love each and every one of you. I hope this message inspires you. If you enjoyed it, click the like button, click the subscribe button. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time, to help you become the greatest version of yourself. Connect on Facebook. We have TikTok, Patreon, Instagram. Utilize the hashtag OurEverydayLives. And know that a relationship can be something that could destroy you, or it can make you the greatest version of you. You need to find the man, you need to have the woman that makes you the greatest version of you. Regardless of the matrix barriers, don't think with that demented mind. Follow your heart, and that is the answer. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. I love you all, and I hope each and every one of us will have the experience in our everyday life with the specific person that makes us the best version that we could ever be.